Yeah, man. Free my dudes, man. Yeah, you caught me at the right time, man. We at this interview with my Eyekon, man. Talk some shit, man. What you want to say?
Yeah. What's up to my nigga Big Swift, cuz? I send my love, bro. It's the illest nigga out the Southeast. He ain't up next. He up right now.
Come on, man. Tell these. Come on, man.
With your boy, he the truth.
Come on, man. Free.
Stand behind him if he wasn't.
Come on, man. Free my brother. Free M6, man. Free my brother, man. You know, till that shit backwards. Another deal, man. I'm gonna holler at you when I'm done with this interview, man. Love you, man. Stay dangerous.
You know what it is. Thank you guys for watching Eyekon TV. Another wonderful episode here. Before we begin, I'd like to give a shout out to my sponsors. In case you're not aware of who those wonderful people are, due to the signs on the screen, let me tell you. Shout out to Cookies, first and foremost. You smell like weed, but it doesn't smell that loud, so let me help you out.
Oh, bro, hook me up.
That's some pomegranate shake. Shout out to my boy
some
Burn.
shake. Yeah.
Make sure you guys check out Cookies Melrose and Cookies Maywood. And if you haven't,
shout out my boy Fareed, man. It's gang.
You know what I mean?
Cookie gang.
We also got some Cookies merchandise. Make sure you guys check out the website for Cookies merchandise. Use code Eyekon to get 20% off. There's a gang of clothing and paraphernalia.
So I gotta unbox it. We doing like an Instagram unboxing.
You can do that at home later when you're at home.
So this motherfucker hard, man. Shout out Cookie Gang, man. Hey, put EBT gratis for me.
I mean, I know that you're in a relationship and stuff like that, and I commend you. You know what I'm saying? I know it could get a little redundant and mundane, but here's some honey packs, perro.
Oh,
shout out to my sponsor.
Crazy? Oh, okay. Say less.
Make sure you.
I'm gonna keep it gangsta. I ain't never used one of these. I ain't never had to, but you feel me?
You know what I'm saying? It's just you know.
She gonna get punished.
When you take that, you know, just use responsibly. Take it like an hour before.
An hour before? Damn, you're like a real you're like Dr. Honeypack, nigga. You really are the first one I've really seen online doing like really pushing this, which is kind of crazy. How you feel about that? Like being like the conductor, horny, like.
You want to know what? I don't get to take the credit for a lot of things, but I am accredited with a lot of things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude. I've seen mad like cholo fools just pouring shit down their throat, like pouring honey down their throat. All because you influence. You're the. That's not. I didn't start that wave. But I'm glad Shout Out Road, man. We got it.
You know, I know a little bit about you, my friend. We've encountered each other countless occasions throughout all of these years.
Definitely.
And I feel like, and I mean this with the utmost respect, I feel like you're the most underrated artist from the southeast of Los Angeles.
I appreciate that. I feel like that too, man. But I'm not gonna speak on it. I'll just let other people say it, you know. But I appreciate that. It's like backhanded because it's like at the same time it's like I do need to work harder and go crazy but I appreciate you just giving me that acknowledgement. But the Southeast is like, man, that's me. That's me.
You've always.
That's me.
I feel like you're extremely popular amongst us behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And rapper wise and things like that, you're like popular amongst us. And
tapped in the city type wise.
I think forward in 2025, we're gonna see you become popular with the rest of the population.
No, I appreciate that, bro. Hell yeah, I got a lot of catch up to do. I got a lot of catch
Fire Vic.
Yeah, no, Vic, Soulless, OTR, everybody. It's done. It's over with. Nah, I love my family. I love the home team we've been creating, and yeah, man, it's that time. Like I don't try to look at it like, man, I spent a lot of years. I just been curating. I really been on the scene. I really been living what I've been doing. So it's just everybody got their time. You feel me? Everybody got the time to go up. So I feel like my time is,
Let's take it all the way back to the beginning of time, brother. Talk to me about where you grew up and what it was like growing up there.
Yeah, I'm from the Southeast. Yeah, I mean, it's like any other person. I'm Black and Mexican. So like that alone was that dynamic of just being Black and Latino, just growing up in a majority Latino household, but my dad also being Black and my brothers being Black, so I'm very influenced with both cultures. You feel me? Like I like to say I'm 100% of both. You feel me? So just like, I don't like to be like too like, oh, I'm this, that, I'm like, I rock with both. You feel me? But my family on my Latino side, they're very Chicano, I grew up very Chicano. My grandpa was like a veterano side. So like that's just how I grew up, like more like oldies and hip hop and stuff like that. So that's the type of music and stuff I grew up around and shit like that.
So then you grew up with your mom, who's
I grew up with my mom and my dad, yeah, both.
Oh, so they're together.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah, I grew up with mom and dad, man. They're good peoples, man. Blessed people, bro.
That's amazing.
Yeah, man. That's why I say it in my song. You listen to Lil G Boy, listen to the song. I know you haven't listened to I'm listening to this song, man.
the
Say it in my song, man.
album was a
Mom
fucking
and Pops was good.
9.5 out of 10.
My dog, my mother dog. Nah, they always, yeah. Nah, my peoples was good peoples and everything. I think I just had a lot of outside influences from my uncles to my cousins and to, just to a lot of, what, as a kid, you don't look up to the most like best things,
Yeah, you ain't looking at nothing.
and like my brother-in-law RP, like he was a big influence on me. Like he was like, day to day with me, rest in peace, Lil Benny, so like all that type of stuff, like that's the type of stuff I feel like that molded me, like, and that give me kind of the sauce I have or make me the person I am. Just those
What
type of
city
people.
exactly did you grow
I'm from
up in?
Downey. I'm from Downey. Yeah, I'm from Downey. Like I'm from Downey for sure. But like I'm really like I like all the other city like Paramount, Bellflower. I always like my grandma always stayed on the borderlines of like every city. So for a bit she stayed on the borderlines of BG, then she stayed on the borderlines of Paramount, Bellflower, Linwood. She always stayed in Southeast. So it was always moving around in the Southeast. You get me? Like
Southeast and the South Side right there. Yep.
Yeah, and it's just all that area. So like like my mom, my uncles and them, they're from Bell. They're from the city of Bell. My grandpa's from East LA. So like just it's kind of the migration. Like everybody just wanted to migrate further and further. So until we got to Downey and now, So I was like the first generation from the Southeast. That's why I kind of like rep it. There was no like rap scene for the Southeast like when I first started making music. That it was only like a tagger or like a actually like gangbang or like it was actually like a Latino culture thing. It wasn't in rap. There was no like Southeast rappers. It wasn't a thing. You get me? Like
I mean, there's rappers that claim Whittier like
no
Chino
now no.
Back in the day,
They always claim I'm not taking nothing from like all the original OG Lil Cuete, the original. I'm talking about like OG originals. Those are the dudes who like even Lil Squirrel from Dog Patch, like all like original real like I know my history, dog. Like I know these people. Like these are like I'm a fan of the culture, Like I really grew up with this. So it's like I'm not taking disrespect from them. I'm saying like during my era of rapping when I came about, there wasn't this. There was no spark of like the
latest
Southeast,
from the general area I would say would be like Crook.
Yeah, Crook One. Shout out Crook One. And like. Yeah,
am I tripping?
No, Crook One definitely from the Southeast, and he definitely put on for the section like with me. Me and him got a tape coming out. Me and him got a collab tape. My boy Rosecrans Vic from the Southeast. You feel me? He ain't no rapper though. But who else from the South? We really didn't have like a big rap scene, like the Southeast. But now there's an actual rise in like rappers from the area. There's like people that rep the Southeast now and I'm proud to be like, I feel like I was one of the first people or like a part of that movement of like
of the new era.
Yeah, of like representing like the Southeast of LA, like that shit cool to me. Shit.
That's fire. Real quick, just to touch on your grandpa, because you've mentioned him a couple times. Your grandpa is the author of Tales
of East LA, Tales from East LA. Yeah, it's a book. He basically it's a book about his life and about he was from the projects in East LA. And
the V&E projects to be specific.
I don't want to mention too much, but yeah, he's from he's from East LA, he's from the projects, and he started one of the mural movements out there that why you see all the big murals and all the stuff that you see in all the projects. Him and a couple of his buddies were the first people in the 70s that started that. So
that's fire.
He was an author, and he was like a community revolutionary guy. He never left East LA. Like he stayed there till he died. You feel me? And like
rest in peace to your grandpa, man.
Yeah, he gave me a lot of East Side love. Like, cause I'm from the Southeast, but like going to my grandpa's house, like that's really what like gave me that East. That if you're really from East LA, the East Side, what's going on over there. It's its own life, it's its own culture, its own air. So it's like I got to experience that. I got to watch the cronies as a kid. I got to go. I got to I got to live that life. So I appreciate that shit, man. RP my grandpa, man. For real.
Real quick.
Yeah.
You said you're a pescatarian. Do you ever eat mariscos?
That's all I eat. Mariscos, man. That's all I eat, dog. Mariscos, man. I swear to God.
What's your favorite marisco spot? The Southeast got some shit. East LA, of course,
yeah, for sure. We got some bomb ass shit. I like El Corralewense. That shit's bomb. It's right there in BG. It's like Downey Bell Gardens area. That shit's bomb. I love what's this? Checo's. That shit was bomb. That shit was like in Lenox, it was in the backyard for a while. That was me and Vic used to pull up. We used to bring our own bottle. That me and the homie Abner Mades, we used to pull up. He's the first one who took me there.
What you know about Abner Mades? Who?
He's from the Southeast. What you like?
I know that.
That's my big homie. He's known me since I was 14, 15 years old. Like his
shout out to the champ.
Yeah, that's the people champ. He a real legend. I'm talking about. That was the first person I seen in my hood riding around in Lambos, acting like he's from Hawaiian Gardens. know, and it's like it's all Southeast love, like from Downey to all those Norwalk, Hawaiian Gardens, you know, it's all love from me because I don't, you know, so it's just like me and him have always had that relationship. His best friend is one of my best friends, like little brothers, so it's like
I feel you.
he like met me when I was a kid. He was one of the first people to post me on Instagram that helped me get like 1,000 followers when I was like, he was like fighting at the time. He was like on Corona bottles, and he was like, I remember I freestyled in the
I know
backyard.
exactly when you're talking about,
Yeah,
because I shot a 24/7 for those fools.
Yeah. During that era, like he was all, you know, that he put me on his Instagram at that time. I remember I got 1,000 followers. I had like no followers.
7 years ago, huh?
Yeah, long ass time ago, bro, long ass time ago.
The Corona bottle series, I remember that.
Yeah, nah, my boy was viral, man. Shout out my boy Abner, man, real Southeast legend. So it's like, yeah, man.
When did you first start making music, brother? Man, like when were you freestyling at the lunch tables with the homies?
Yeah,
like
for sure. Yeah, for sure. I was making music like that. I was when I first started making music, a nigga started making music when I was like 14, 15. I'd always like freestyled. I was always freestyling. You feel me? Like you feel me? I always had the song. I was always just like remembering other raps and, you know, listening to raps. I was super influenced by hip hop as a young nigga. You feel me? So like I started freestyling around 15. I realized I was good. I was better than most people. Like So I really like started going to the studios early on. Like my big brother T, he had got locked up in the feds, but this is before he got locked up in the feds. He started taking me to the studio when I was like 15 years old. And that's how I started like actually having the like passion to actually like not just record at home, like actually going to a studio and learn. Like I seen it really early on, like 15. It took me like once or twice. And that's all I needed was that spark, you feel me? And from there I met the homie Siphon. I did a lot of shit, dog. When I was a kid, when I was like 15, I opened up for like Psycho Realms. I met Siphon when I was like 15 years old.
How old are you now?
I'm 28. So I met them niggas when I was like 16. Yeah.
So
16.
he was still in Montebello or was he in West Covina?
He was in East LA. He was at his mom's house. I used to go to his house and record at his mom's house, man. Like we were like, I was a young kid. I used to go record at his mom's house. Like you feel me? I used to take the bus from my grandpa's house to go record. I was like 15, 16, and that's when I started making music, and that's when Vic heard of me. Vic heard of me in high school, so I was probably like.
You've known him that long, Victor?
Yeah. Vic met me when I was like 17,
this
18.
Been doing you a disservice this whole time.
Yeah. He met me. He met me when I was 7. He met me when I was 7. He's an asshole.
This fool been on for so long. You're a dirtbag.
Dirtbag, huh? Nah, it's fine. It's just starting to make sense, man. I was really living life, bro. I'm really a part of this. Like, you feel me? So it's just like I started making music when I was like 15. Vic heard about me. Like I got stabbed when I was 17.
God, why?
So he said, God, why? You know, just wrong place. You know, why is a idiot. God, why? Yeah, why? Okay, that's what I asked too when I was in the hospital. I was like, nah, nigga, I don't know. You know, shit happens, fool. It happens, fool. You know, shit happens. Shit happens. So boom. That happened, and after that, Vic found me on Twitter, and he had been known about me because he, you know, from the same section, so he had like little homies that heard about me. I had a couple songs on SoundCloud that were viral. I didn't really have a mixtape or nothing. I'm in high school, you know. I'm just dropping songs and stuff like that. So boom, I linked up with him, and then that's kind of when I first started my real career. I'd really say I really didn't start taking it seriously maybe like 5 years, like, you know, like 4 or 5 years ago when I like for real like started putting the work in around like 22, 23, you know, really putting that work in.
Mm-hmm.
So all before I was just a young nigga, really just doing what I got to do. You feel me?
I've seen you in some very peculiar places that not a lot of people would even have access to. I've seen you with various popular artists at various grand openings behind the curtain that no one could go behind.
Yeah, I mean,
you've been around, fool, and I really mean it. Like you.
Now, hopefully the music speaks for itself, man, soon, man, and people just hear the story, man. I got a real story. I'm a real person, you feel me? Like, you know, like, and I just want the love back that I give, you know. That's all it is. You know?
Totally feel that.
You feel me? I ain't hating on no. There's a lot of niggas that hate on me, a lot of niggas, I'm sure, but I don't feel no type of way, bro. Like it's love, like it's love either or. I be getting.
It's funny that you said that you know Syph. I remember when Syph was an apprentice for David Salas, who people may or may not know who that is,
okay.
But
Oh, he had that spot in Monterey Park, like that.
Yeah. I would never ever want him to engineer me back then, and now lo and behold, he's like the
coldest, one of the coldest.
Yeah, he has the best studio and all that shit.
Right, bro. And it's just crazy how it all worked out. Like it just OTR and all them. Like I had known basically everybody since I was younger, you know, and it just all kind of like started making sense. So Trapper Plus Rapper was my first project for real with OTR, and like, you know, since then we've been locked in, and that's kind of like how we're moving right now, you know.
I feel
that. And shout out my from Chito, Mala, everything. You know, Chito took me on tour this year.
We'll get there
So
right
like,
now.
you know, all that shit. Yeah. My bad. I'm speedy up the
No,
process. My
I'm
bad.
just like I'm gonna cover whatever I want to cover, no matter what you just said. We're good.
You my icon. Don't worry about it. You my dog. You my dog. Don't worry
Talk to
about
me
it.
about the struggles of being half black and half Mexican in Southeast Los Angeles.
The struggles. I mean, I feel like it's a blessing, bro. I feel like it was a blessing to be like both culture. I'm definitely like Chicano. I'm definitely Mexican, but I'm definitely black, bro. There's no going around it. I'm proud, and like my pops raised me to be proud to be black. You know, my mom raised me to be proud to be. My grandpa raised me to be proud to be Latino. You know, and that's just what it is. Like so. I mean, the I would say the thing is just. I guess when I was younger, people didn't really believe I was Mexican, you know? Like, they'd be like, you're not Mexican, fool. And I used to have to bring pictures of like, look, this is my cousin. Look, this is my brother. Look, all this and that. So all that type of stuff. But after a while, after you cement yourself as who you are, and then, you know, like I brought my cousins from the hood to Downey. I brought my cousins from Bell and them to school with me. And I let these fools know, like, hey, what's up? This is my primos, right? And they're like, oh, who wasn't lying about who his peoples are, you know. So that's how, you know. But
they were banged out or what?
Yeah, man. My cousins was banged out my whole life. Like my family's, yeah, for sure. My family's gangbang. Like that was like, you know, that was like the thing to do. That was like it was like family. It was like tradition, kind of like, you know.
Well, how did you navigate not becoming a gang member yourself?
I had a lot more opportunities than my cousins. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I knew as a person, and I just knew that my mom and dad didn't want that for me, for sure, you know. But my uncles and my cousins, and you know, and every, you know, it was like a family thing. You know, when it's a family
affair.
It doesn't feel like it's not
not bad.
It's not bad. You don't look at it as negative.
Normal.
It's so normal. It's so normalized. But honestly, when I feel like maybe if it was like a different time in my family, so I feel like it was just a very tragic time when by the time when I started opening my eyes to it, maybe around 8, 9, 10, 11, like, you know, like my uncle had get passed and my cousins, they were like really going on real missions. They were my age, you know, and it was just kind of like a choice I had to make. Did I want to just, like, I was like, man, I like smoking weed and I like chilling, but like this, like how I put it, being from a Latino gang, there's no half stepping, there's no half repping, there's no like, oh, we just throw up the hood for fun and da da da. No, homie, like you're either from the gang and you're putting in work, and like from the age, as soon as you fucking whatever age you put your foot down in the game, you know. So I always knew that. So I knew who I was as a person, and I just like I always chose my own lane, you know, and my family respected me because of that, you know. Don't get me wrong, you know, my cousins always teach me that fool, like blah, blah, you know, Downey but it's like at the same time, you know, like I was always in my own way in the streets, and I always like hustled, and I always like I was like, man, I like with both. I like making money. I got homies from here. I got homies from here. Like I'm not even tripping off all that. So like that's really how I navigated out of that. But my family respected it. They respected it. They always told me like, you know, if you know, come home, blah, blah, blah. You know how they talk. But it's just like, you know, I'm in a different path in life, and I'm glad I chose music, and I'm glad I chose like, you know, hustling and being myself, because I would have just not been myself, you know.
No,
you gotta be yourself, like, and everybody who gangbangs, like, I respect 100%, because like I understand, like, a lot of my cousins that they didn't have no options. Their mom and their dad got them into it. It was like, you know,
just
like
the whole environment.
And the environment is there's no options sometimes. So it's like I had options, you know, and I'm very and don't get me wrong, the option could have just easily been like, I'm sliding, da da da, we doing da da da, and I you know, easily, like no, like it like nothing, like they would have, you know. But at the same time, it's like I'm always gonna have love for my primos, and I'm always gonna have love for whatever they rep, and I'm always gonna have love for everything. But I'm my own man, and I'm not about to be like, you know, I just do my own thing when it comes to that. You get me? You gotta navigate right in these streets. You gotta know who you are as a man. You wanna be tough. You wanna be labeled tough. Go do some tough shit. You don't gotta be like, you know, just around tough people to make yourself seem tough, bro. Go do some tough shit. So it's like me as a person, I never try to seem like the toughest guy, you know. I like partying, I like getting high, I like making money. I was way more into that. And don't get me wrong, at 10, 11, 12 years old, my cousins that were gangbanging were doing that. They were at Momos. I remember hearing stories. I'm 10 years old. I'm like, fuck, bro, I'm drinking a Corona in the backyard with them. Like, fuck, bro, I wish I could be at the Momo with y'all. Like that. But, you know, I look at life like, man, like, you know, like a lot of my cousins aren't here, or they're in prison, or whatever the case may be. So I'm like, I'm blessed to even just have the opportunity, and you know, I could share their stories, and I could share my stories with my talent, you know. That's how I look at it.
What was the first real song that you made in a studio outside of Sipes' mom's pad?
Like a real song. I can't remember. I've been recording so long. What's
the first song you've ever put on a digital platform?
I made a song called Fiend for You. That was like the song that Vic heard from me. That was on SoundCloud. My first song was a song called Cool Guys. That song got me on Fox 11. Like that
For
song.
what?
Because remember back in those days, remember they did they were doing those. They were doing those exposés like Shoreline. They were like about the juice. They were like Shoreline Mafia drinking juice. And, Shoreline was like they're all cool. They're like, man, we ain't talking to KTLA. I was like, I don't want to talk to kids. Vic was like, talk to them, bro, talk to them. And I was like, fuck it. I went and then I'm like 19 at the time, 20.
We like to do an expose or whatever, and then
they finessed me.
I'm like, we're gonna flip this our way. So we had Fox 11 News in the homies' crib.
Yeah, we had them pull up to the southeast. And they straight chopped and flipped my words and made it sound crazy, bro. I was like, bro, because I was smoking blunts. I was talking shit. It was funny though. It was funny, yeah. Shout out. That shit was, yeah, it was just a flat. I was a young kid. I was on the news for fucking taking Xanax and selling Xanaxes, That was like one of the first little viral times I had. I was like, yeah, I was fresh out of high school. I was like 19, yeah. So yeah, I've been making music for
fire.
Yeah.
That's super fire. What year is this?
That was 2017. That was a minute ago, man. I was on the news. I was a young nigga, bro. I was a dumb ass nigga, bro. I used to get high a lot, So I always just knew who I was as a person in that lane. I never tried to go like if we're gonna go back into the gangster. I never tried to like just be someone I wasn't. You feel me? I try to be someone.
How do you? I don't know how you feel about this, but I'm curious to see what you're gonna say about the opioid pandemic.
Yeah, crazy, man. Don't do Percocets. Do not do Percocets. It's bad for you, bro. Fuck you up.
Everyone says they love them so much.
Yeah, I love Percocets. I love Percocets, bro. I love Percocets, bro. I swear to God. I love Percocets, bro. I do. But don't take them. They're bad for you, bro. They're bad for you.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
how do you... Damn, that song must have been slapping for them to pop out and be like, yeah, we heard Big Swift is all Xanaxed out. Let's do an expose on him.
They literally did that. And I was a kid at the time. I was damn near a teenager. I was still a teenager. I was like, fuck it, let's do it. That shit was fun, bro.
Vic brought them.
Yeah, Vic brought them. He brought
fire. You've been on for a while. I don't like that shit.
Nah, Vic, my big bro, man. Vic really been. I'm telling you, like, without him, I wouldn't even be like on like some rap shit.
You wouldn't be here.
I would be on some that. No, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be getting a bunch of free honey packs from Eyekon. The funniest, let me tell you how I met Eyekon. I met Eyekon on some other. This was a cameraman. When I met this was a cameraman doing all the cholo videos. He was like with the big booty and shit like that. He pulled up to the crib. He pulled up to one of the. I'm not gonna tell too much.
Oh, the trap loft? Oh no, not the trap loft. The trap.
You feel me? At my spot, at the time we was thugging. I had some white boys. I was trapping out there in OC. I was working out there in OC. We had a little spot.
And that's a beautiful location.
Oh, beautiful location. I always, I love beautiful locations, man. I love, like, I'm not into like.
I like the little piano that was. Classy.
Yeah, I like fly shit. We like fly shit around here. So like, so that's when I met you. You pulled up with the homie. You were shooting a video. You were doing, that. And you were kind of skinny back then. You're a little thinner. I was like, damn, okay, it's hard, bro. You never shot a video for me and nothing. At the time, I was still trapping. I really wasn't like, locked in with the music how I should have been. So. No, I'm locked in.
That was a long time ago.
That was a good minute ago. That's when I first met you, nigga. You pulled up to the trap, nigga. You know.
I shot like 3 videos right there that day.
Yeah, we had hella strippers. At that time. That was a different time in my life. Different time. Actually, it wasn't. That was a good time.
Nah, that shit was like 6 weeks ago. Don't let him lie to you, baby. Don't let him lie to you. Nah, this was like man. 5 years ago.
That was a good minute ago, man. Still the Southeast P, but now we got some other shit cooking, man.
So. Talk to me about you. Well, who else have you been signed to besides OTR? Who else have you released music with besides OTR? Because technically, I don't even know if you're really fully signed.
I have a deal with OTR. Yeah, I have a deal with OTR. I'm not just
before OTR. Were you anywhere else?
I had just with Rosecrans Vic. We had a thing with Empire.
That's fire.
It was called Rose Grown. We had a record label to them and we dropped a project to them. So yeah, I was signed. I was like one of the artists through Rose Grown through.
So basically, it was Vic's label.
for sure at that time. Yeah,
He said for sure.
for sure. So yeah, that wasn't really nothing at that time. So yeah, that after that. So yeah, OTR. Yeah, it's the first. It's the first. First.
How did
deal
you
I got.
meet Solus?
I met Solis a minute ago, long time ago. Our relationship is real. Like we got a real like that. That's really someone I fuck with, I look up to, and I ask for advice like on some just life. You know, he's a good dude. Like I met him. You know how I met him at the studio. He had a studio with Cypress at the time in East LA, and they owned the studio together. And I went out there to Cypress invited me to work. Like, hey, come make some songs and stuff. So I pulled up and I made some songs, and Solis was there, and we started chopping it up. And Solis had just stopped rapping, I think at the time. I can't really remember, but he wasn't rapping at the time, but he was just all in the music business type thing. And
I remember Solus as a rapper.
You know, like you know what's going on. You know, Solis is real ones no. Solis a OG, real like Solis a real one, dog, real one. He knows the artist struggle. That's why he works so good with artists because he knows exactly our struggle. Like he knows what's going on with us. You know,
I met him at the Blaxican Malone studio in Long Beach many
moons ago.
Yeah, I don't know, like 12, 13, maybe 14. What?
Nah, you know that longer than me. I met him maybe like how long ago was this? This had to be like 2017. This is back in that era, like 2017, right? So yeah, so we had been rocking. Yeah, man, damn, shit's probably, it's been about like 7 years. So it took some years of him just like hearing my sound, working. You know, he sees my work ethic, and you know, it's just at this point like he sees what's going on now, and just like he's like, you know, it's time to go, bro. It's time to blow up. You feel me? Like everything that's going on with the team. So it's just like, yeah, that's the home team. That's the homies. And then Mala, that's Chito. That's my brother. That's just like brotherhood shit. Like you know, I love that Chito. You feel me? Like that's just my dog. You feel me? So it's Mala or Nala too. So it's just OTR. It's Mala. And it's, you feel me? It's Big Swift, man. I'm not gonna smoke or anything. I'm just smell it if it's bullshit.
Shit, man, you definitely ain't finna smoke, man. I could have told you that, man.
You like being a bully, huh? You was a bully in high school, huh? You was one of them niggas. Huh?
I was low key.
You was a bully, huh? I'm a bully breaker.
No one will believe it. No one will believe it now. They just think of some fat funny fool.
Nah, hell no. I could see that shit right in you. I'm like, oh, you a nigga piss niggas off fast.
On purpose.
I know, some
is it loud? Let me smell it too.
Oh, no, this is actually some good weed. Why you say shake? I thought it was gonna be some bullshit.
Is that shake?
No, it's not shake. Hey, shout out Cookie, man. Shout out Bernie, man. I met him randomly one time. It was
Weren't
awkward.
you at the thing with me and Vic at the Melrose grand opening?
Oh yeah, I was there. But I met him another time randomly in New York, and when I should have.
Right.
Yeah, nah, it's some gassy. Give it back. You don't even smoke, bro.
I don't, not no more.
Nah, I hate like that. Don't smoke, not no more. Like, just say you don't smoke, bro. You don't have to say that not no more part. Like, what does that prove? Like that you used to get high? Like, shut up. Like, that's like old. Like,
it is.
You know the chronic. You know, like, shut your chronic ass up.
Yeah, you definitely would not know what chronic is like.
What you mean I wouldn't know what chronic was? Don't get me wrong. I'm not from the chronic era. I started smoking weed when I was like 10 years old, though. So like my like 9.
So 18 years ago.
Yeah, 18 years ago. So is that not the stress chronic? Like my cousins were cholos, like they gangbang, like they were smoking chronic food, like they were smoking fucking.
Nah, Kush already existed.
Kush did exist. Yeah, I was smoking Afghan food. That was Afghan Kush.
Afghan Kush is classic.
That's classic. You remember early stages, all that shit, bro. I used to smoke all that shit.
That shit just activated some old brain cells right now.
Yeah, that was like the first strain.
The bright lights with that activation of brain cells.
Sure, the Kush, like, damn, Kush was it, bro, when I was young, when I first started smoking weed. Yeah,
he said Kush was it.
Damn, hell yeah.
$30 a gram, Pedro.
That should be crazy, hell yeah. And it was shite, like, I was a little kid, like, I was like picking, honestly, I'd have all the homies, this is how I first started, like, hustling. I'd have all the homies put 5, and then I would just like buy the sack and I would smoke and probably take like $5, and then I'd be like, but I had enough, I knew the connects, you know, like my cousins put me on, I knew who to talk to, so like I was the one. That's how I first started hustling.
You were pinching the sack before it got back.
For sure, back when we were young. That's how not pinching the sack. Not pinching the sack. Fool, you got to know what it was. It was like, all right, we got 4 homies, and then one of the homies is kind of has money, so he's gonna put 10 or 20 on it. So okay, he's gonna put 10. Everybody's gonna put 5. I'm gonna get the gram for, you know, a 1.5 for 30. Boom, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna probably have $5 left, or if not, have nothing. I'm gonna just act like I put 5 on this smoke. You feel me? And then that's how you learn how to hustle at first, you know. And then
I totally.
So, you know, until you get to that point. Now I smoke out, man. I get free. I've been passing out weed since at all my shows forever, bro. I pass out so much weed.
That fool said, I've been passing out weed.
Come on, man. Come on, it's not a joke, dog. It's not a joke. A real life joint.
Talks like this, Vic. Like, yeah,
Yeah, I'm a real life rapper, man. This shit ain't no joke,
oh,
man.
you're used to it. You've known this fool for a decade plus. I
Yeah,
get it now.
this nigga knows I'm a fucking idiot.
That's
Can't
fire.
help myself,
I
man.
completely lost my train of thought where we were.
It don't matter,
Oh
man.
yeah, who have you worked with throughout all of these years? Notable artists, any artist. I don't give a shit. They're all popping.
Yeah, man. I mean, I f- with all the homies I worked with. I mean, notable artists, bro. Like, can I go on my Apple Music and check? Like, I've done some like. I've done some, yeah. Shout out Bravo Backchase was like we worked together, but beginning of on my first mixtape.
Shout out, Bravo, great young
Yeah,
man.
that's my boy. We did. Who else? I've done Young T.O. Young T.O. did was Stupid Young.
Shout out to Stupid Young.
Me and Cheeto, we got hella music. I'm on his new album. Who else? I mean, I worked with a lot. I'm trying to think. Even like songs. Oh, Yellow Hill. Me and Yellow
Shout
Hill
out to
just
Yellow
dropped.
Hill.
That's my bro. My boy
Good
Rob
guy.
too. Jakarta Slim.
Jakarta, highly underrated.
Oh yeah, bro. That's my son. I've been having him under my wing since he first started like wanting to be in the studio.
Let him out of there, brother.
Oh no, chill, bro, chill. See, I can't be out. But why you think he that? You know, he got that charisma. It's fine. Swift. I give a lot of songs, man.
I like it.
Come on, man. I'm that nigga, man. You gonna see it. You gonna see it this year,
I already
man.
know it.
You gonna see it this year. Oh yeah, I
Oh,
did
that's
song EBK
fire.
Young Jock. Yeah,
EBK Young Jock?
yeah, I've done. Yeah, man. I've done records, bro. I don't even know. That's like it's like we getting high. But who I want to do music with though? Saweetie, Sexy Red, Lotto. These are like my top right now that I'm like, man, just get me in the studio. Let's just work. Let's just like vibe. Let's get this music going, like all that stuff. You feel me? Like Lotto.
I don't think your lady would like to hear that you want to vibe in the studio with these
why
girls.
you always gotta bring up my lady, man? You worse than her homegirls. Oh yeah, my lady. Yeah, man, everybody, look, man, she knows, man. My girl knows, she knows I love her, man. But she knows what time it is, man. We getting work, man. It's time to work. I'm talking about music, right? We talking about music, right?
Absolutely.
Sexy Red, Saweetie, one of my favorite artists from California. Top three artists, California.
It's Beyonce's little cousin.
For real? You lying? Damn, that's tight. Beyonce a legend too, man. She from Houston. I ain't gonna disrespect none Rock Nation. Throw up the rock.
Her man's in hot
I'm
water
trying to be like, y'all know what's going on, right?
What do you think about Jay-Z's
Y'all know what's going on, right? Hey, chill, bro. Chill. Whoa. I just see, you know what's so great? I just seen that on there. That can't be real, bro. You think that's real? Jay-Z, you think my dog?
As soon as my dog,
stabbed the nigga Lance Revere.
as soon as my boy 50 let off the trolling, that's when I knew it was real.
No, 50's trolling online.
50's trolling.
I've been sipping lean for the last 3 days. I don't really like it. I swear, bro. You know when like be on sipping lean, you don't be on like it's too hard to read and be online. I just be rapping, sipping lean, going to sleep. Like you feel me? So it's like,
what's it like now sipping lean?
It's different than how it was back in the day.
I know, that's why I'm asking.
It's a different. Nah, it's not the same, bro. It's fun though. It's fun, but it's not the same. Back in days when like lean was like 25 a line, 45 a line, 50 a line. You get quality and little thing, the fours. You feel me, for $100.
Were you sipping Activisa when it existed?
Activisa? I was never sipping Activisa ever, homie. I was activist. Activist was that like Activisa is crazy, homie. Yes, there's no Activisa. There
was Activisa.
That will blow your stomach up. Your stomach will implode if you start pulling up Activisa. That is so bad for you, man.
I remember we were getting rich off Activisa.
Oh yeah. I was never into fake drugs. That's a fake drug. Sipping Activisa.
We'll take a fake M30 or P, whatever the freak these stupid drugs are.
Look, if you're doing fake drugs, bro, that you have a fucking problem. Look, okay, if you're doing drugs, cool, you have a problem. You're doing fake drugs, you have a stop, my nigga. Stop, my nigga. Look at yourself in the mirror. Fake, it's fake. It's not real, bro. It's like, bro, I don't know. It's like who wear fake designer, who wear fake, who have the cars that are like fake custom. It's just like, why are you living so fake? Stop doing fake drugs, bro.
Cars is crazy.
It's like everything fake is like, stop. Like, who is this for? Like, who you doing fake 30s? That's sick, bro. I don't advise that. Big Swift, I don't advise that. I don't advise that to nobody.
Why do you think the prices have skyrocketed to where they are, to astronomical prices?
Oh, I don't even know. That's what takes the fun out. You know what it is? No, Justin Bieber.
Money out.
No, Justin Bieber did that shit. Justin Bieber did that shit. Yeah, Justin Bieber did that shit. He fucked up the act game. Yeah, he fucked up the act game. He when he got caught with it, I forgot what year, 2012, 2014. That's when the white people and everybody started figuring out about it, and the shit got banned, and then all the lean companies started getting banned. So nowadays it's like a lean company will only be around for 6 months to a year. It'll get banned, and then a bunch of fake products of it, and people that are not tapped in the game won't know. So people will be sipping fake lean for 6 months. It'll only be real for 6 months. It's so fucked up. The game just got really fucked up. So you got to be just tapped in. You got to know what's going on.
I heard that
they
don't even prescribe it with codeine no more.
Nah, they still juice with codeine. This is getting codeine. You think they're just sipping Pro Meth? That's sick.
That's stupid.
You're going to get a stomach ache. I used to do this like that when I was like in middle school, high school. Like, oh, we got the yellow. Like, I'm a poet. You feel me? But I used to sip lean back then. Back then it wasn't.
Never had a cough.
Nah, I'm just telling all my drugs. Yeah, I've been a drug addict since I was a little kid. And I started smoking when I was 10, bro. My cousins used to get me high, bro, and they used to make me say shit and say raps and I used to just get high when I was like 10, 11 years old. Drink a beer, drink a Smirnoff, like just be like, Smirnoff Ice.
I was
back in those
say
days.
the white.
That shit tastes like Sprite. That was like, I remember.
That was all right.
That shit was bomb. I was 11 years old, like, give me that Smirnoff Ice in the back. You feel me? My uncle would be like, what the fuck? That shit's lame, fool. Like, I remember I was 4th of July, I blew up my hand because I was drinking a fucking I was drinking a fucking 52 ounce, like those Bud Ice beers. I got it from the
jumbo.
Yeah. My uncle, he was like, we're driving back in the car. He's like, you have to pound it. Me and my cousin Lil EBT. He's like, both of you guys got to pound it, fool, before we get back to the pad, fool, because I don't want your mom to find out, blah blah. So we're pounding a big 52 ounce Bud Ice right there on Florence at the Super 8, going back to my cousin's pad in Pico. We're driving, fool. Loaded. By the time we get there, this food loads the artillery shell in wrong. That shit goes and it blows up my hand. Boom. You can still see like.
Oh,
my
that
hand.
shit is not real.
No, yeah. Like my hand blew up, bro. Boom. Hair caught on fire. Neck caught on fire. I was like, boom. And all my cousins, everybody's laughing like, look at this food. And I'm sitting there like, in shock. Yeah, like, yeah. I don't fuck with fireworks to this day.
Missing a portion of his palm.
Yeah, bro. I blew up my hand on the fireworks, bro. I was really one of them little bad kids outside.
The meat that's in his hand is from his ass.
Yes. Hey, yo, yeah, chill. No, but nah, for real, it's like I don't fuck with fireworks. 4th of July come by, I just smoke weed in the house. Now I'm like a dog. I'm like, oh, here, nothing. Like, what the fuck, man? That shit fucked me up, bro.
That's great.
Blew up my hand.
We got some clips out of this, Vic. Promise you that, bro.
Nah, we gonna be talking.
We only halfway through, boy. Damn, dude.
Yeah, bro.
I'm not even gonna tell this. Okay, you know what? I'll tell you a brief story. My first TikTok ever, and I gave up on TikTok after that.
Oh yeah.
Was my neighbor loaded the artillery shell wrong.
Yeah.
But this is like 3 years ago, so the shell that he was loading was like this.
That was big.
It literally blew off his entire forearm.
Yeah, no, that's what happened to me.
I have the ring footage of him. So he tried to do it around the corner. So he parked.
So bro don't got a forearm?
From here down.
It's gone?
Gone.
Oh my damn.
So anyways, this fool tried to load the artillery shell from his car with the custom made tube. I don't know if he was drunk as well.
Yeah, no, that my kid was drunk when he did it to me.
Pack it and somehow, whatever. On the ring footage, we're all just laying in bed. We hear it boom.
You went
like,
outside?
Damn, that was a crazy one. I just looked at the ring footage. A couple seconds late, like it shook my wall.
Yeah. No, artillery, they're nothing to play with, homie.
So he pulled up. He hops out of his little Honda, and on the footage, he's smoldering.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, it's nighttime, so ring footage at night, if you're a light,
you're gonna just see like fire like blow up in his hand.
Yeah, so
you actually got to see
dripping fucking blood, flame. Like this was just like a mini volcano.
Yeah, bro, that's what happened to me. I blew up just like that.
He didn't say not one word from the moment he got to his door in his car to my door in my driveway, and that's easily from.
Like you want to know why? Because you're in shock, bro. Like, look, I've been fireworks done been blowing up on me. I've been stabbed, all type of shit, bro. You just be in shock. You're just like, that type of pain is like you.
So my wife gets up to open the door, and all I hear is, "Oh my god, god!"
Yeah.
And I got up and I was like, "Oh." And I look, and then I saw it. I was like,
"You helped him out? Like you took him to?"
No, I instantly helped. I called 911.
Yeah. You gotta
for ambulance purposes.
Snitch. This was a fucking snitch.
For ambulance purposes.
Get him.
So I got the ambulance to this fool.
You guys know what to do, Blue Devil. No, I'm just kidding. I love that. I love those podcasts. I swear to God, I love all Latino, but I love them. Bro.
Told me to wrap his ass up in a towel, like his arm, like tie the knot.
Yeah. You did it. You did a tourniquet on.
Not very well, but
that's tight, fool. You saved the Well, you didn't say his arm's still off, but like.
No, well, I have footage and I'll show you after. He's just laying there on the ground after a little while, just waiting.
Oh, after your hand blows up, I'm telling you, I had nothing. This was gone. This was completely gone.
No, I know.
had just like my fingertips. Thank God, just because what it saved me was it was initial like shoom, and I went like shoom. I was like, what the? Everybody's like, oh, it didn't pop, and then it popped. My head was like that. If it would have popped like this, my face would have been. I would have been one of them. Like, you feel me? Like,
I didn't make you laugh.
Yeah, don't laugh at that. So like, boom, that pop, like, boom, like, but my head was right here. So I had a little afro at the time. My hair caught on fire, my chin. I was like 14, 15 at the time. I was a little kid. Hell yeah, I started taking Norcos at that time. I was loaded.
This fool was happy.
I was I remember I went to summer school. I missed 2 days of summer school because obviously my hand blew up, right? I pull up to summer school. They're like, you can only miss back then. Remember, you can only miss like 3 days or something, right? So they're like, I guess I missed all 3 days. I don't know. Maybe it was 3 days. I pull up and they're like, you missed 3 days summer school. I was like, I blew up my hand. Like, what the fuck? And they were like, we don't care. And I remember I cursed. Boom, I got kicked out of summer school. Boom, never went back to summer school right there. I remember that. I had a short-lived career in high school. Fools had like long, fools really like went to prom and all that.
I know about that life.
That shit is like, yeah, that's a fun life, bro. I don't know about it either. That shit seems fun though. Every time I see like,
I got kicked out of school in 7th grade, and I got.
Damn, 7th grade? You didn't even know how to read a book or what?
I got my GED in juvenile hall.
Okay, that's right. You had to do some push-ups, get down with some fools, and then you had to learn a little bit, huh? That's
little baby bit.
A little bit of packets. Get it right, get it done. Packet work. I had to do packet work till I went to continuation high school, dog. That shit was like a mini retarded white, like it was like, let me not say that word. It was a school for.
Hey, look at Victor. He's like, never say that word.
No, I went to Columbus continuation high school. When I went there, it was bad. We used to smoke blunts in the bathroom, bro. I used to leave school to go serve up. I used to like literally go be like, hey, I'm gonna go use the restroom, and the teacher would be like, nah, and I'd be like, get the fuck out of here. I used to get up and just leave, come back anytime I want. That school was crazy because you want to know why? Because it was 4 different schools at the same time. Mind you, it's a little building. There's a cosmetology school.
No, it was an occupational center. You had one little room.
Yeah, like okay, exactly. So it was a continuation school. It was a cosmetology school. It was a daycare. It was and then it was a Downey adult school. So all the banged out fools that were like 23. You just be at lunch there, just be like, what's up, fool? It was like, oh shit, I'm at lunch eating with these fools. Like, like that school is the nuttiest experience. That was a crazy time.
That's exactly the same thing as like the East LA Occupational Center.
Yeah, schools. I went
the same for a little bit.
Yeah, that's why I ended up graduating. That's why I got my graduate.
When I got kicked out of 7th grade, that's where I went.
You went to like those spots? Yeah, hell yeah. They had a thing in there called
all the older bitches.
They had a thing called, because there's cosmetology school. Bitches used to walk by. I wasn't fresh enough. I used to think I was fresh. I used to try to walk up and talk to them, but then they already had BBLs. This is early BBL days too. I was like, damn.
I was a little pretty boy cholo. They love that.
Oh yeah. And I seen the video. You were skinny. Like, man, I seen some videos online, man. I be doing my homework, man. I'm a fan, man.
That's fine, man. Talk to me about Talk to me about your first album. What it was like putting that bad boy out.
My first project with OTR, okay, my first project with OTR was this has been Trapper Plus Rapper Part 1. This shit's been a good experience, man. Like it's like. The thing is, like, I've been working with everybody, like, home team. So, Sal Treasy, my producer, he signed OTR. Like, Vic is A&R over there, like, so it's like everybody's kind of just home team. It's just basically home team. It finally just made enough sense to where, like, all right, Swift's on his shit now. He's ready to go. He's ready to pop. Like, let's put the wheels behind him. Let's see what he could do. So music-wise, I've been just trying to stay focused and try to create the best music I can. But that's just been fun as I'm not gonna cap, man. I love making music. I love the home team I got right now. I love the I love my mala, like Chito, all that shit, bro. Like, just everybody I'm around right now has been just, bigging me up and making me a better artist. Crook One, me and Crook One about to do a whole little tape. So
that's dope.
Yeah, we about to do a tape called Southeast Trophy. So
I was gonna say you need to do something Southeast related.
Yeah, we got a whole, man. We got some shit coming out. That's my bro. You feel me? Our Talk of the Town song went up, so like we gotta come back. We can't just. Here, I got these cookies right here. They gave me. No, I'm just kidding.
I got another one for you. Don't trip.
I mean, 6 figures. See how he acts? Bro, this nigga's so bougie, bro.
Power 106 Vic.
He used to have a faux hawk.
Power 10 Vic.
Power 10 Vic, bro. When he had a faux hawk, we used to go to Maggie's Pub. We used to go.
Maggie's?
We used to go to Maggie's Pub. This is right when I turned 21. We were so broke. I used to go to Maggie's Pub, bro. We used to go $2 nights. It was $2 Tuesdays, bro. Straight up Southeast niggas, bro. Norwalk, La Mirada, nigga, Paramount, Southgate, Downy, nigga.
What's next for you aside from the Southeast
that's-
Trophies tape?
After that, we just keep working, man. I'm really gonna just try to take like the content game serious. I'm really gonna try to chop
Well,
it
tell
up.
them about the project that we have right now. That's out right now. Drop.
Oh yeah,
3 days
Trapper
ago.
Plus Rapper Part 2. That's out right now. That's featuring my brother Jakarta. Yeah, we did that. That shit was dope as. That was basically it was Trapper Plus Rapper Part 1 and 2. It's like a little series. It was basically one tape. Soul wanted to split it up in two. He heard the records from both of them, and he's like, bro, this is good music. You could split this into two. This is a great body of work. So like we broke the first one up as a teaser. It's the first 3 songs. It was like Meet the Trappers. That's the one I did on the radar. Shit like that. And that shit went up like that, boom. And then, we just doubled back the 6 months later with part 2. And then, 2025, we about to go crazy with the Southeast Trophy. So it's just working, man, trying to make it go as crazy as possible, man.
Well, any new videos that you got dropping already in the cut, sitting in the storage or not?
Hell yeah, we got hella. We've been shooting so much, man. We went to Chicago, went to an Angel Reese game. We shot a music video out there for Prime Time off the album. We have a lot of videos in the cut. We about to shoot this new one with Crook. And then me and Chito got some shit in the cut. Yeah, I got a lot of shit in the cut, man. So yeah, you already know the deal, man.
How did you meet Chito?
How did I meet Chito? Years ago, bro. Years ago. He pulled up to the hood to a studio. We used to have a studio in Paramount called the Z Room.
I'm familiar.
So like, boom, that was like, so at the time my engineer was a guy named Zitro, and my manager and all Callie and Vic and all them at the time, they started the room. They started that spot. So I was like the main artist. So I used to just hang out there and
So chilling.
I used to just hang out there and sell weed there. I used to literally, I just lived there, bro. Like that's how everybody got to meet me and everything. I was just a young just there selling weed, hanging out on the couch. Like, hey, can I rap? Hey, you guys want me a song? Whatever. I was just doing whatever I can. You feel me? So, boom, the homies had booked the session, and then he came. He pulled up with his brother, Jalisco, and he had an AR. His brother had a AK, and they walked in the studio, and I was like, I don't know who these are. They're like, they had rats. They were just different type of dudes, Like I was just like, whoa. And his energy was just like unmatched, bro. And he came on some just love, like immediately, like, hey, nice to meet you, bro. It's love. Like, he just, he went in the booth, and his first bars was like, I got the AK. My brother got the AR, and I was just like, damn, that was his first bars. I was like, I just seen him do that. I was like, it's the truth. I was like, the homie, So after that, like he went to jail like shortly after that. He blew up. He really didn't get to experience like his fame. He was always in jail. You feel me? So the time he came out, when he signed with OTR, I ran back into him. I was walking into the studio having a session, and he was in there. He was having a meeting with one of these big labels. He was getting IV dripped in his arm. He was sitting there like on some super Hollywood shit. I opened the door, and he's like, Swift. What, dog? He jumps out, rips the shit out of his arm. He's like, what's up, dog? I haven't seen you for... Bro, Cancer, he's in a whole meeting with this big label. They're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars. I just sneak in the room. I'm just, oh, what's up, Chito? Like, and he's like, brother, what's up, dog? Boom, he jumps out. He's like, you're skinny. I'm like, you're skinny, bro. This is when he was all skinny at the time, Because when we knew each other, we were both fucking fat as food. So it was like, boom, like, man, he's just mad, genuine love, gave that a hug, and like boom, we did a song that day. He's like, let's get in the studio. He went, talked for a little bit in his meeting, came out. We did a record. We did that record, Wanna Ride, and that record's doing good. That probably got like 100K right now. That shit's doing good. That's how. The first time he came out, he was on a run. Yeah, he recorded. Yeah, we waited till he came out this last time to drop it because I just felt like, brother was just.
You wanted him present.
Yeah, I wanted him present. He was just going through the line. It's just like, I'm not cloud chasing. I'm not trying to like, I got 2 ready. Let me just drop it. Like, but I wanted his okay. I wanted him to support it. I wanted him to be behind it. Like,
Absolutely.
So it's like when he came home, like I pulled up on him. That was the first thing we talked about. And there was no questions. And just since then it's been, just been locked in. He took me on tour with him. Went to Denver, went to Seattle, so it's like that's really bro, man. He's done a lot for my career these past this past years, past 6 months to a year. So it's like I'm very appreciative, and that's my bro. And I've known we've known each other for years, so it's not met on some like
No, yeah.
Nah.
Right now, you mentioned losing. You used to be fat.
Oh, I was a fat.
If I could be honest, I'm thinking back in the arc of my mind, and I feel like I've been Mandela effect because I cannot remember you.
Bro,
fat.
you met me when I was fat in the chat, bro. When you pulled up to the chat, we had bitches, we had guns, bro. We had
And no guns.
No, you pulled up, bro. That's why we were the location. You pulled up. You shot the video for the homie, and like I swear to God, like
Yeah,
I was 400 pounds at that time, bro. I was the heaviest I think I'd ever done.
Honestly, I cannot remember you
I was,
fat.
bro. I was
I'm
like,
telling you, I got
was-
Mandela affected.
Yeah, I got Mandela. That's cool. That's cool that people just realize me. I'm just a fly. I ain't tripping. I don't want people to remember me.
Your aura, man.
Yeah, the aura was lit. Yeah, I that Rick James was floating. Played basketball with. Nah, I was fat as.
Talk to me about your weight loss. Is where I'm going with that.
I had to switch that up, bro. Like, yeah, no, I had caught like a little like stupid little gun case or something in Vegas, and I was just going through a lot in life, like mentally, like I was just making a lot of wrong decisions. You feel me? And I felt like my health was going crazy. Like this is when I was like, I had the trap spot in OC and whatever, so I'm doing a lot of Molly. We were, partying every night. I'm doing drugs, and like I had to go to the doctors. My stomach was all fucked up. I started having high blood pressure, cholesterol. I'm fucking 22, 23. This is 4 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I'm still in my 20s, dog. I'm a young. You feel me? So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm like, I'm getting sick. This shit is killing me. I got this case over my head. You feel me? Like I'm paying all this money to these lawyers and shit like this. Like I'm not really knowing. Like at that time, I didn't know what was gonna happen. You feel me? So I kind of made a promise to myself, like, hey man, like. If I went out to myself, to God, really, I was like, hey man, if you help me like with this situation, like I'm gonna make sure I take care of my health. Like I'm gonna do what I say I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get healthy. Like it's something I've always wanted to do. I was always I grew up fat. I was never skinny. Not one point in my life. Was fat my whole life. So like I grew up already accustomed to being big. Like I didn't think of myself any lower. I didn't think of myself any, like I didn't realize the self-worth. I didn't understand how much it took, like the mental it was like on me being big, it was just a lot of stress. I didn't realize I was going through it, until I lost the weight. So it took with me, I started fasting, and I turned pescatarian. I really stopped sipping lean. I stopped popping perks. I stopped taking Xanax for like a year, 2 years, no, like a year and a half. I stopped doing all that, and I just kind of went off the radar. I didn't really even put out music. This was around 2021, or like 2020 to 2021, like the end of 2020, 2021. That's when I started my health journey, and yeah, bro. Like since then, I just been focused. Then when I came back, like the last 2 years, that's why I just been like focused on the music, and that's why I've been doing this shit now. But yeah, I was fat, bro. I was getting sick. Like my was really fucked up. It's not even nothing. It's not even funny. It's just like damn. It was going, and all the drugs. The sipping lean every day, doing Molly, fucking not sleeping. You feel me? Like not drinking enough water, brother. Like you gonna kill yourself, brother. Like so I had to get my life right, and like I did, and I got my health right, and like my case ended up working out. Everything ended up working out. Vic was in court with me. I had him come to court with me and everything. Like like Vic's my real brother, man. He's always been there for me. So it's like, yeah, like I had to get my life right, bro. Like it was like one of those things. Like when people know when they're what do they say, when they're when they're at their lowest. Like when you're at your lowest, and that was one of my lowest in my life, where I was like, damn, if I don't change my life, if I don't take my music serious, like I'm gonna be one of them nobody rappers. You feel me? Like everybody knows me. I'm tapped in with everybody, but it's like my music is never gonna get heard. I'm never if I'm not taking it serious, like I'm gonna die soon from my health, from my choices that I'm making in the streets, from the shit that I'm doing. So I just made a choice that I wanted to be better. So that's really what it was. No corny bullshit. Like that's really what it was on. So after that, I just got healthy, and now I love milkshakes. I still fuck around, But I don't eat meat. I don't eat chicken. Cause I can't help it. I love chicken wings, bro. There's no way if I start eating chicken, I'm eating chicken wings every day, bro. I love chicken wings, dog. Hamburgers, bro. That's why I don't eat no.
Or what?
Nah, not B-dubs. That's Duno. That's Duno style. Every time I went Duno, me and Duno had to beat some niggas up at Buffalo Wild Wings one time. I swear to God, me and that had to beat some. That's why I don't go to B-dubs. It's always some bullshit.
What's your favorite chicken? Or was?
I haven't ate chicken in 4 or 5 years. My favorite chicken? What you mean? Make me relapse. What you mean? What's my favorite chicken? That was racist, bro. What the fuck you mean by that?
You're Mexican.
I am Mexican and black. So what's your favorite chicken? No, what's my favorite chicken? Like favorite chicken spot back in the days?
Pioneers?
Pioneers was fire. And I like Gus's chicken. That was in Long Beach. That was fire. But if we're just going, I grew up off of like grocery chicken, like grocery market chicken, like Ralph's, Albertsons
Like
chicken.
Stater Brothers chicken?
Yeah,
I had some
my mom's
yesterday.
Mexican, you know, like that's how I grew up, you know, like after
Wow.
church chicken, you know what I'm talking about, that type of chicken.
Let's have
Like,
some.
nah, hell nah. I'm good. I'm good. We could get some mariscos. We could get some taco nazo. Have you ever been to taco nazo? You know, sir?
Taco nozzle.
What would you hate taco nazo? What's up with that? Why? What,
It's not. It's good.
you don't like ensenada style anything, or what? You don't like ensenada? You don't like the water over there? Or what?
Shout out to Baja Norte.
Hey, chill. I don't know. Smala or not? You feel me?
Oh,
dear,
God,
man.
that was so great. That was crazy. Nah, taco nozzle's all right.
No, taco.
I did some family portraits for the owner once upon a time.
So you have like a vendetta? Oh, when you
Why? They paid me.
No. When I went into the spot, they have like pictures of their family. You took those photos?
I cannot confirm nor deny what photos I took.
They only have like 3 locations. It's not a big. It's not a big.
I
It's
know,
not a big.
not
thing.
empire.
It's not like an empire. It's only like 2 locations. It's one in Bellflower right there off Woodruff and shit. So, but yeah.
Nah, but shout out to them.
So yeah.
No, I don't really like ensenada style. Tacos.
What do you like eating? Like what is Eyekon like eating? I don't even know. Like you a big. I don't know like what you like eating. Like you like eating barbecue. You like eating like that.
Barbecue's very good.
I used to love eating barbecue.
If I were to do mariscos, I do like mariscos Jalisco.
So you like the tacos dorado, the papas, like the, you feel me, like the hard. You like that? Like okay, I know what you're talking about. You on that time? You're real East LA.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about food right now because if we're gonna talk about food, Southeast LA style, Downey Pizza Co. Crazy.
Fire. Pastrami pizza's fire from there.
Fire.
Yeah, for sure.
That is the best pastrami pizza I've ever had in my life.
That's crazy that you know about it because that's such a low key spot. Like Downey's a low
That's
key.
the best.
Downey's a low key city. I got love for the city, but the city hates me as a
That's the
person.
best Caesar salad I've ever had in my life.
Caesar salad for real?
From
Did you know that it's from Mexico? That's from like
yeah.
named Cesar?
Made in TJ, yeah. I know.
That's hard. I didn't know that. That's tight.
We reported that.
I made
platform.
fucking Caesar salads, homie.
I reported that not too long ago. It was great.
Damn, okay, we get it. You're like the Geraldo of LA. Like you report on everything. You know, you tell you we get it. He's like, I reported on that. I told you. I didn't know. I didn't know, man.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, maybe you did. Maybe I did see it on the feed like that. I don't know. I feel like I see everything in LA from that one white dude who's like, it's LA in a minute. I'm just like, damn, I didn't even know that. Pomona had a big ass green field before. Like, you know, just random.
You know what? I'm going to start doing shit like that.
Yeah, you should for Latinos. That should be tight.
LA Eyekon, LA in a minute.
LA in a minute.
Yeah,
Show the
I'm
real,
taking over that shit.
because he only shows real white people that I'm like, I really didn't know. You tell some real like East Side facts, West Side facts. That should be hard. That should be hard. I'm giving now. I need 50%. And OTR needs 20% of that. I need 50%. No, dead peoples, man.
What else you got going on? Where do you see yourself in 5 years, Pedro?
Where do I see myself, man? Being rich, man.
Plan.
Being rich, man. I'm manifesting this like a mother, man. Like I'm gonna be rich. I'm gonna be literally one of the biggest artists ever. Like I see myself on some like future, like I'm not like this one lane type of person that like, oh, I gotta rap this way, or I could go in the studio and make any style of music. I'm like very moody, you know. So I see myself really like taking over like a scene and a niche in this music thing and becoming like, you know, an icon within myself, you know. And I mean that wholeheartedly. Like I mean that I'm manifesting the fuck out of that. I don't give a fuck what to say, you feel me? Because like there's a lot of from LA that's like me, you feel me? It's like they family gangbang, they know about the culture, but they fly, they get money, they hustling, you know. They could be Mexican, they could be black, they could be white, whatever it is, you know. Like if you're from the land, you from whatever, even if not from the land, you from wherever the fuck you from. Like there's like me out there, and I know I can speak for them, you feel me? And I know that it's gonna hit when it's gonna hit. I took the long route, bro. I ain't never did no fake promo, I never did no fake views, no fake nothing. Like everything you ever see on me is real, and I'd rather take it that route. You feel me? Because those are the people I want in my shows. Those are the fans that I want buying my stuff. Is the people that love me for me. You feel me? So that's what I'm working on. You feel me? Just becoming that immortal, you know, becoming that person. You feel me? That I know I am.
Fire statement.
You feel me? Yeah, you know who's been I'm not gonna cap. You know who's been motivating me beyond some manifestation? My nigga Lefty. After that. He said he's gonna get a Grammy. I believe that. He like I'm gonna get a Grammy. He's like, I was like, and next day he on Kendrick, I was driving. I'm like, he'll get a Grammy. I was like, I'm manifesting everything. I'm gonna be the best motherfucker brand immortalized rapper you ever heard. It's like I show love to everybody where it's due, man. Like all the whole scene we got, the whole Latino scene, like is I'm proud of it, bro. I'm super proud of it. Like I've been making music for some years or whatever, but like I've never been like super serious in it. So now the last 2-3 years of what I've been doing, and now that I'm signed with the actual record label and everything, is like now we're like we're here, like the Mexicans have a voice in this rap scene now, and it's like crazy to be a part of it, crazy to know everybody to be a part of it. So it's just like I'm just trying to cement myself in there, even though I am half black, half Mexican, I do go hard for us, and I do try to represent my Latino side in my music as well as well as being black, So I'm just happy of just what's going on in the city right now. That's really what I'm proud of. Dead homies. Dead homies.
I respect it.
Yeah, y'all gonna respect me as being one of the hardest black Mexican rapper out of LA, for real, man. Y'all gonna respect that shit, for real, man. Don't give me respect for being. I feel like they don't think I'm Mexican, or they don't know if I'm Mexican or not. And that's cool. I don't really, people be thinking I'm Indian, all type. Like I be like, well, I'll be Puerto Rican. I'm like, whatever bitch want me to be. What you want me to be, baby? You feel me? I'll be, But nah, I really want to go hard this year for bring and unifying just black and Mexican culture in itself. Like I want to be that that unified that thing that unifies the city. Like I want to be one of those artists that does that. That's like that'd be meaningful as to me. You feel me? Like me being really, because like I don't go for the slander of when like a black dude or black, like one of my try to slander like a Mexican homie, or one of my Mexican like try to slander like one of the black homies or something. Like I don't go for none of that. We can all joke, everybody could joke on each other. So, I'm all jokes, but like really slander and try to hurt someone's character, try to bring stereotype and bring us down is like I'm both. So I don't see it. I don't see it as being right. I don't, so I'm like I feel like I'm like, and I'm literally both, bro. Like if you're 100% Mexican, you want to go for 100, go for me. If you're 100% black, go for me. Like I'm both, bro, and I go hard for both of us, bro. And I'm a real, and that's all I can say. You feel me? Like I love both of my people, bro. And I'm gonna keep putting on. I'm gonna keep doing charities and toy drives. I'm gonna keep doing shit for my community. And yeah, I'm gonna keep it gangster. I'm gonna keep being me, man. I ain't about to change. I ain't about to be this fake wannabe type tough guy. I'm gonna keep just being a player and keep doing shit for me. You feel me? That's what I mean. You feel me? Oh no, I'm getting in my monologue shit. My bad. I popped a perk earlier. PC. Oh yeah, and we're doing a toy drive. We're doing a toy drive at the Sally store this year. The 21st and the 22nd. It's I've been doing a toy drive every year, giving back for to the kids at my church that I grew up at. It's in Compton. It's we always moved around. It was in Watts when I was a kid, but now it's in Compton. So this year it's actually big. We got Pro Club, we got Loose Leaf, we got like all these, shout out Rosecrans Vic, shout out OTRs. We got everybody donating, doing a bunch of things. So all the toys and everything it's not going to, this random foundation nobody knows of. It's going to actually kids that need it in the hood that like, like I was one of those kids that would stand in line with like, waiting for toys. Like my mom would make me say, even though I would have my own toys, for Christmas, my mom would make me stand in line. And that's what made me have that heart to be like, I'm gonna always do this. Like I've been doing this since before I even had enough money to buy myself something for Christmas. I was always like, how can we donate? I remember one of the first years, shout out my nigga Blasi, Thanksgiving, I think it was like 2020, this was years ago. He donated, he shot me like $1,500 to buy a bunch of food for people on Skid Row. But we had to actually get a turkey made and get like, stuffing, because it's hot plates. We couldn't, you go to give a bunch of,
you can't get,
so it's like, boom, we had to get hot plates. And I remember I put it on Instagram at the time. I was like, hey, da-da-da. And I had went viral for some at the time. But me and Blasi had a relationship. He was like one of the first people doing my cover arts. This is before he had a brand, everything. That's my boy. He's from the Southeast, Like he grew up like down the block type. So this, like he sent me $1,500, and this is when he was first barely getting on. Like, here, bro. Like he didn't put it on Instagram. He didn't tell nobody. Da 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 da. So there's always real ones.
Shout out to Blasi, man.
Yeah, shout out to my Blasi, man. Real Southeast legend. That's really my brother, man. So like, there's always real ones that's willing to help and donate and give back, to the hood and to the community. So it's like, it's not a hard thing to do, man. You just got to give back and do it. You feel me? Mm-hmm. It's not hard, man.
How'd you feel about the list that I made?
The Chicano list, that was fire. I'm happy I was on it, man. I'm happy that like we got somebody like you that's making like a list, for that's like including everybody. That's not just hating and making a list of the top rappers he thinks that are like cute or whatever, like that the Jean Paul, he just be making art. He just be making stuff. He's like, let's do a magazine. I just want to see how y'all look, man, in these shirts. The Jean Paul. You know who I'm talking about? Like the dude who made the
I know
report card.
He was
He made
he
made a report card, bro, thinking he was gonna change the city with a report card. A report card, bro. I never even went to school. You think I'm gonna start respecting your report card, man? He is the worst thing to happen to LA media, bro, or just LA in general, bro. For real. Like, and he don't want. He's not even.
Look at Vic, and Vic's like,
he's not even to squabble up or nothing like that. Like he just like, I just look at him and it's like, I'm just like, bro, like I would be like, if I did something to you, it'd be like a fucking like a crime. It'd be like a real crime, like a hate crime.
What's he to say you don't like him?
I just think he's a buster, and yeah, for sure I don't like that.
Why? What happened? He gave you an F?
No, he used to big me up. He used to be like, bro, you so hard, bro. You one of the best. He did a big ass article, best rappers out the 562, and this was years ago. This is 2019, 2020. This is when I first did my first mixtape. So like, boom, he had like, yo, you're one of the hardest ones, da da da. But he started going crazy on Vic, started going crazy on Letty, started going crazy on just
why?
Just saying that there wasn't enough. Like he was just going crazy on them. I mean, there was points that he was making where it was like, okay, like I'm down for like we need more black representation in radio for sure. We need in LA. We need all that. We need more black representation in everything. I agree with 100%. But you don't start attacking like actual people. You start attacking my friends. Like they have anything. Like Vic didn't grind his ass off from nothing to be even in these positions to be doing this. It's like Letty, like all these people like that I have real love for. You feel me? So I didn't like that. You feel me? And I gave him a pass one time. I seen him at a spot and he was around like 4 little girls, like not little girls, but he's around 4 girls. And I'm like, I'm with the homies. I'm like looking at him. I'm like, I should slap him. I'm like, I'm gonna give him a pass, whatever. And then on Twitter, he jumped on that day like, oh, that's why you didn't do nothing when I seen you, da da da. And I was like, oh, watch. I'm never letting this beef go. I would let it go. I'm gonna spit on you. You're not even a nigga to punch on, because that's like whack. You're not even a nigga to punch on. I'm just gonna spit on you like that. You feel me? And that just is what it is, man.
Damn, that's fire.
OTR business.
That's crazy, actually.
Yeah, the Jean Paul weirdo. He's just a weirdo.
I was not expecting it.
I really don't have no like. It's no like serious, but it's just a weird guy. It's just a weird guy. I don't have no weird people. It's just a weird guy. He's just like weird guy. Like you just talk shit on the homies, and then he tried to talk a little shit on me, and I was like, I gave you a pass, bro. I could have really beat you one time, and then he tried to give me like, well, you seen me, and I was like, all right, bro, all right, say less, you feel me? But other than that, man, I love everybody in LA. I love the whole LA scene, man. I love everything that's going on. So, shout out Kendrick putting on everybody. Shout out everything, man. Shout out, man, everything that's going on is beautiful, man. Other than that nigga knocked out. You feel me?
Before we go again, shout out to my sponsor, shout out to Cookie, shout out to Shaka, shout out to Vibes. Shout out to Royalty Honey. This has been an amazing time with my good friend, Big Swift.
Fun time with my family, man. Shout out my guy Eyekon. He really seen me in the trap when I was fat hustling before rap. So I respect that this nigga now, he's like a real voice of LA. You feel me? That shit tight. You feel me? Shout out Vic. Shout out OTR. Shout out Mala. Shout out my Chito. Shout out the gang. Shout out my brother Lil EBT. Yeah. Shout out Angel. Yeah.
You guys saw his Instagram in the beginning of the episode. Make sure you follow the homie. Shout out to OTR. Shout out to Rosecrans Vic. Shout out to EBT.
Yeah.
And the studio audience. Highly appreciate y'all. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. A ratos.
All right.
That's crazy.